And then the last part of this is, of course, E, which we call enforcing. The thing is, all of us are always maximizing our efforts for the maximum return that we can get. We are always self-optimizing. And what I mean by that is, not that people are evil. People are going to optimize the minimum effort to be able to get the maximum return. And if your compensation structures are set up such that the effort that you're asking people to do are not lined up with the effort of implementing the strategy that you want to put in place, they'll do other activities to maximize their compensation. So metrics and measurements and targets. What we want to encourage you to do is, if you are going to implement a strategy, be very clear on what targets that you need to get. And try and put those targets onto your teams and your individuals who are going to be implementing the strategy. What are those targets? What time? And what kind of growth? Or what kind of number of people you need to touch? Whatever it is, put them in the targets. And then you got to make sure that whatever targets you have, you can create metrics out of them. But metrics should not be just randomly chosen, they should be measurable. And so you got to make sure they're measurable metrics. Now the issue often is we tend to select metrics which are very easy to measure. And if they're easy to measure, it doesn't necessarily mean that they are the right metric. You've got to make sure the metric you choose is the metric that measures the target, achieving the targets that you want to get. And so in this section, in order to enforce enforce implementation of strategy, what we want you to do is think about how to do that, and then tie the rewards to meeting the targets that you're supposed to get. There are many different companies, and there are many different frameworks on how to actually execute your strategy. One of the more famous ones is called the Balanced Scorecard by Kaplan and Norton. And they have a perspective which basically organizes their thinking around implementation of strategies and putting accountability, ensuring accountability of people. Ensure accountability. And they basically said that four particular things you have to think about. What are the financial results that we are expecting from this? And then what are the organization structure to support that? And so the inside here, what's the customer? What internal business processes we need to support it? And what learning and growth can we do? And they got a way of looking at balanced scorecards to set up objectives, measures, targets, and initiatives. This is what we'll learn in the class. Many books have been written on this. Most companies have now gone and put what they would call balanced scorecards or grids and metrics. And what I would like to make sure you guys walk away is, first, you do need to put metrics in place. Second, be careful that it's the right metrics. If you put the wrong metrics, you'll get the wrong result. People will perform against metrics to maximize their compensation. This is a double-edged sword over here. On one side, you can get accountability, but if you get the wrong metrics, you'll get the wrong results. So a lot of thought must go into this thing, but if you can get your team together and agree on what are those things, then you can ensure accountability of every individual, and as a result of it, you will get a successful implementation of the strategy. And that brings us to the end of Realize.